Hey, you're listening to No Limits, episode 39. And this week, we got the PlayStation Vita 2, baby. All right, now let's hit the intro. Bye. Hello, everyone. My name is Taylor, and you're listening to No Limits, a PlayStation podcast. I'm joined by my co-host, Brianna, this week. Unfortunately, Sam couldn't make it. And yeah, so it's just us again. Remember, you can find the video version of this pod over on youtube.com/SaveTheGameMedia every Tuesday. And while you're over there, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you'd rather listen to audio, we are on all your favorite podcast services. We would love it if you could leave us a review. It helps us grow, and we would love any feedback. If you want to support us and get early access to all Save the Game Media content, head over to patreon.com/SaveTheGameMedia and choose the tier that's right for you, just like our current patrons did. Bucky Blue, Hopple, Alpaca Tom, Amon, Fabulous Brianna, Brianna's mom, Brianna's brother, Brianna's wife, Nikolai at Night, Cypher Primus, Brendan Myers, Marcus O'Neill, Lillian, Mimi J, Snack Network, David Hotright, Dave Harp, and the Xbox Expansion Pass. Remember, please go over to patreon.com. Sorry, I can't. Talking too fast. Please go to patreon.com/SaveTheGameMedia to check it out. You can also check out our YouTube at Save the Game Media and Twitter at Save Game Media. And also interact with us on Discord. Links are all in the show notes. All right, how you doing, Bree?
I'm doing well. My tummy hurts a little, but I'm being brave. So
Did you take
I
any Tums or
I had Tums
Gas-X
last
or
night and it didn't help. I
damn?
think that I may have just had too much lactose because I wasn't. So I had. I genuinely don't know what happened on Friday. I don't know if I just wasn't feeling well or if my anxiety got so bad that it like made my stomach messed up. Um,
Both.
But yeah, it could be both. But I was, like, really not feeling well on Friday to the point, like, I didn't go down for dinner, like, I just, like, ate dinner in my room. And then yesterday, I ended up getting a boba with, like, the crème brûlée cheese foam, which is very dairy heavy, and I think that that may have messed me up, and I also had cheese with dinner. Um, so as a lactose intolerant person
I apologize. Let me just put myself on mute for a second.
No, you're good. I love it.
All right,
This is,
listeners.
like, the best. Go ahead. No, I want this is exactly what we needed. Go ahead.
Okay. No,
You're not making any announcements?
nope.
Okay.
After you're
Okay.
done.
Okay. Well, no, I was just saying, like, and then I, like, had to, like, hang out by the toilet, and I didn't
Oh,
throw up last night, but I did have to sit next to it just in case.
yeah. I've been there when it comes to
I just
yeah.
refuse.
I think recently in the fall, my parents got me or they delivered a cake to my door, like remote, like they ordered a cake to get delivered to my door because I was away from home at college,
Mhm.
and there was like 5 days went by and I only ate like 70% of the cake. I'm like, all right, it's gonna go bad if I don't eat it. So I like
Oh
ate
god.
like a third of a
Oh
cake,
god.
and then that night was not a good night. I'm never doing that again. So yeah, I was sitting near the toilet, but that was fun. Anyway, let me
This is the
say
best
now, guys, I
thing
got a
ever.
cat last week, last
Woo!
Sunday actually. After we recorded, I was talking to Bree about an errand I had to run,
And who guessed it?
and she
My
guessed it.
first guess was that you had a girlfriend. My second guess was that you were getting a cat.
Me, girlfriend? Nah,
Cats are better anyways.
perhaps. Yeah. So her
Oh,
name is
she's
her name is Toph, and she's very vocal, chatty. Ow, ow. Yeah, she likes to nibble, so that's fun. She's 2 years old, and she's from West Maui, Hawaii. Believe it or not.
really?
Oh yeah, did I tell you that? No.
No,
No.
I
So
didn't know that part.
apparently, she was taken in by the shelter on the 25th of March. So like, and then she was adopted by me on the 31st of March. Sorry, 2nd of April. So in a span of like 3 weeks, she traveled between continents, one shelter to another, and then to my home. So she's been through probably a lot over the past month or so.
Yeah. She's like so cute. Like genuinely so cute. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, I'm loving the meows, but we're also just getting like a slight hint of the purr, and it's great. Like genuinely, purrs are supposed to have like healing vibrations. So listeners, you're being healed right now through the podcast.
Yeah.
She's so sweet. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Okay.
She is very clingy. She follows me wherever I go. Doesn't matter. Sometimes I have to go to the bathroom. I have to shut the door.
You're not letting her in.
Or else she'll try to like look inside the toilet, and I'm like, no, Toph, we're not gonna let you be curious around there. But or like when I take a shower, I leave the door a bit open so she knows I'm not shutting her out. Because if I do shut her out, like when I'm sleeping sometimes, or if I have her outside of her room and she can't get in, she'll start howling for attention. Because I've been away for X amount of time.
So cute. I'm so obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you because you've been talking about getting a cat for so long, like as long as I've known you. So
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm really happy for you.
Oh, now she's thanks. Now she's playing with my headphone cord. Please don't damage it. Please.
All right. While you wrestle with her, how are you?
I think I'm pretty good. A little sleep deprived from learning how she functions at night. Yeah, there were times where she was just howling, and I just like, all right, please shut up. But she didn't. She had food, water, and litter, and she still did it.
Yeah, she wants attention.
Yeah, she wanted attention. But one night, I tired her out a lot before bed with like a little toy, and that helped. I know.
Oh, look how cute she is.
I know.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
All right.
I hope I someday get to meet her.
Oh yeah, you get to meet Luna.
Yeah. She's
Wait,
just I love how you could like never see Luna. She is there, you can barely see her though.
Yeah,
you just see eyes.
She's a ninja. Yeah. I hope those are the only animal eyes I see in the dark, are Luna's eyes.
Yeah. Hopefully. That would be kind of creepy. I do have a toothless pillow back there somewhere, but you can't really see it.
Stop pulling the screen. Toothless pillow?
Yeah. It's just like Toothless's face.
Oh, right. From I hate my friends. Yeah. I was like, for a second, I'm like, why do you have a toothless? What does a toothless pillow encompass? But Toothless is the name of the dragon in that series.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, I love How to Train Your Dragon. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time.
That's great.
Love it. So how has like work stuff been going?
Work schmirk. It's been good this past week. My mentor at work was back from company travels, so that was a relief. Felt a little bit lost without him.
That's good.
Well, it makes it sound like we're in a relationship. I felt a little bit lost work-wise without him.
Yeah, I'm always like the person that does the same job as me at work. There's 3 of us technically, but I haven't met the 3rd one, as I've said. But the other one, like I always like refer to her as like my partner, but I realize like it makes her sound like she's like that's why I always say like, well, my work partner, because she is like my partner in crime.
That's great.
And I don't think I would be able to do this job without her. Okay, I just want you guys to know that I undid my crocheting because I made a mistake. And then I made the same mistake a second time. So I'm going to have to undo it again.
It's okay.
So
this is a low stakes second mistake situation.
Yeah, crocheting is really easy. Like if you make a mistake, you don't have to like knit backwards or whatever. You just like pull the string and it just like unravels itself. So as long as it's not like super far back, like it's not that big of a deal to fix it.
Good.
I love crochet. Very easy.
great. Have you been playing any video games?
I have. I beat. Where's my beat?
Resident Evil 4?
Oh no, that's my leak. No,
Whoops. Ow.
I don't know. My beat is somewhere down here. Oh, I found it.
Ow.
I beat. True Colors. Life is Strange, True Colors.
All right.
Yep. So I beat that. I played that and beat it in like 2 days or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty good. I started Before the Storm. It is potentially part of the reason why I've been so sick. The game makes me wildly motion sick, like to the point where I'm like almost ready to not have contents in my stomach. And
Oh no.
I don't understand what makes me so motion sick about that game, but like I've basically been listening to the dialogue and I try to only look at the screen like when I have to make a dialogue choice. So I'm like almost playing the game like a podcast because it's like making me so violently motion sick. So that might be part of the problem because I was playing it Friday and yesterday. So might be it, but so that's what I've been playing. I haven't really played anything else besides those 2 games. I have not gotten any further in Resident Evil. After Before the Storm, I'm probably going to play Life is Strange 2, and then I'll probably do Resident Evil 4, and then I'll probably do I don't know. I don't want to plan that far out. We'll see if I play 2 or not, but
Tears of the Kingdom in 4 weeks ish.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't actually playing Breath of the Wild. I
Oh,
did
there we
start it
go.
over because I got the new controllers in, but I haven't been playing it a lot. I usually play it during my lunch at work. So I
Okay.
play like
Oh, you
about
got the
an
Joy-Cons
hour.
in? Or what new
Mhm.
controllers? Oh, wait, you
Yeah,
got the
the
split pad?
Hori, whatever. Yeah.
How is that?
It's been so cozy,
That's
so
great. That's
comfortable.
great.
I very much am enjoying it. I got like the carrying case to go with it that matches. It's on my bed, or I'd show you. But yeah, it's been great. I really enjoy bringing it to work and just sitting and playing. I've been like watching The Office while playing. So
That's great.
all good things. What have you been playing?
I played a little
Nothing.
bit of Ghost of Tsushima yesterday.
Oh,
Kevin, I'm
I'm so proud of you.
putting a Plague Tale on the back burner. Sorry, until I finish Ghost. I made that decision. And I played Ghost of Tsushima just before I went to go see John Wick 4, and I think that was a good decision. A lot of inspiration from samurai films that series
I've
has.
not seen any John Wicks yet.
Well, you're not a big action movie person, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It is if you're in it for the plot, it is not. It probably isn't your cup of tea. There isn't much plot to John Wick other than his dog is killed, and he cares very deeply about that. That's really the premise for his killing spree through the entire franchise.
And there's 4 of these now.
Yes.
They really messed up when they killed his dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have to tell you, I'm really excited about next weekend. So the next time we record, it will be right split in the middle of like me having like a Radwimps weekend. And for those who don't know, Radwimps is a really popular Japanese like J-pop band. They are
Oh.
fantastic. They did the soundtrack for, if you've seen Your Name or Weathering with You, they did the soundtrack for both of those films. They did the soundtrack for the 3rd film in that like film series. It's called Suzume. And it is attached to the universe of the other 2. So Suzume comes out in theaters in America finally this next weekend. So I'm watching it Saturday after work, and then Sunday night, I'm going to the Radwimps concert.
Wow.
I'm very excited. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm yeah, like I said, I'm very, very excited about going to the concert and right after like seeing the film and stuff. So when I talk to you guys next, I will be right after the film before the concert. It's gonna be good.
That's great. I actually wanted to see a concert of Mastodon and Gojira are some of my 2 favorite metal bands. They're
Mhm.
touring together, but they're not coming to my city. They're coming like
Oh
3 hours
no.
away. And
Oh,
I'm
you should
like,
go. Just get like an Airbnb for one night.
I guess I could.
You could probably find an Airbnb for like $50,
They're
$70.
coming in to no one 1.5 weeks.
Yeah, just go.
All right.
I mean, you don't have to, but
I probably just won't. I really wish they would have just come up here. I don't know why they.
I'm surprised that they didn't.
Yeah, I am too, especially considering the other city they went to is a lot smaller than where I live, and I'm like, why? Why, guys? They're also like going to like a city with 100,000 people. That's like an hour and a half from where I grew up, and I'm like, you're going there, but not to where I am that has over 1 million folks. I don't get it, man. Like, man, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's how I feel about where I am. Like in the Bay Area, I feel like when people don't come to the Bay Area during a tour, I'm like, where are you going? Like, if you're not coming to the Bay Area, like,
Oh well,
I don't know.
yeah, it's because the Bay's in northern NorCal
It's
or Central
technically
Cal.
it's technically Northern California because there is no Central California,
Yeah.
but it definitely looks like it's in the middle of the map.
So you would
So,
think, yeah, if you just go north from LA and then hit it. Then San Diego is south of LA, right?
yes, it is. San Diego is like the bottom almost of California.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that was
It's
fun
very
stuff.
far. I don't think people realize, like, especially when people are not from the US, like how big,
Yeah, you don't understand how big
you
the
know.
U.S. is, let alone California
What's
geographically,
I feel like
or
it also
Alaska.
works the other way too, right? Because like
Yeah,
I don't understand how small like other countries are. So like
yeah,
you can get halfway across Japan in like 6, 7 hours on a train.
really,
Versus like here, I could get to like halfway down California. Like, you know what I mean? That's like 6 hour drive would be like LA-ish,
mm,
depending on
yeah.
traffic.
That must be like I don't know which I would prefer. I mean, I'm not talking about policy or anything. I'm just talking about geography. Would I rather things be really close together, or would I rather things be spread apart? Probably, I'd like them to be closer together, but
Yeah,
because things
because
are,
then you get more like culture, right? Especially like if you're going somewhere like Europe or something like that, because then you can
yeah,
just like go, those other countries are like all right there, right? And they're all a bunch of different like cultures and stuff. So you'd get more experience, you'd get a bunch of different kinds of architecture. It's also like has a lot of history. And
but you hate history.
I like really old history. Actually, that's not fair. I like mythology.
Mm, okay.
I like stories. So I really love mythology.
There's a book that was recommended to me about Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's probably Neil Gaiman's book.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you read it?
No, well, partially. I was listening to it. I think I listened to about half of it. Leading up to playing God of War.
Roman Gander's my homie. He's a cat. It's a cat.
Sure,
Does
sure,
Roman
yeah,
Gander have a gender? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to categorize Jormungandr as part cat.
I agree. It feels like kind of like Toothless. You know what I mean? Although Toothless was
Mm.
literally animated after the like one of the animator's cats. So
Oh, really?
yeah, no, Toothless was literally animated after like a cat. That's why he looks like a
Okay,
cat so much.
that's funny.
Yeah.
They still make How to Train Your Dragon films? Or are they done?
They are making, so they have like TV shows and stuff. They're also making a park. Um,
Mm.
so I imagine that they'll probably make, because I think there's like 3 films, and then there's like a bunch of TV shows.
No
So
kidding.
yeah,
All right. Cool. All right. I guess we should probably get into the news from this last week in PlayStation.
yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah. All right. So first up, PlayStation might be revealing a new handheld soon. According to Tom Henderson and Jeff Grube, formerly Grubb. No, his name's Grubb. So Tom Henderson from Insider Gaming initially reported there's some kind of new hardware from Sony coming imminently, sooner than even the rumored PS5 Pro, I think, which he also leaked recently. He said, quote, "There's also another piece of Sony hardware that will be released before the PS5 Pro I'm likely to talk about very soon. There's more hardware coming from Sony than what has been reported on." He later reiterated on Twitter that it wasn't an April Fool's joke, because apparently he also released it on April 1st.
Dude,
So yeah,
I love April Fools, like, pranks, especially if they're, like, lighthearted pranks. Pranks can go too far too quick. But man, being on the internet on April 1st is a nightmare. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I'm trying to think what good April Fool's joke on the internet got me. It was,
There are a bunch of animes that
oh,
are like, "We're finally getting season 2," and I was like, "Oh my god, yes!" And then it
yeah.
wasn't
Oh,
real.
it wasn't this April Fool's, but last year, 2 years ago, someone got me really good on Bloodborne 2 or Bloodborne 60 FPS. I forget which one it was. I think it was Bloodborne 2. And Metroid Prime Trilogy remaster.
Yeah, see,
Granted,
I tried to stay off the internet on the 1st
yeah,
and the 2nd because it keeps, like, because of the way that, like, feeds work, you get it for a few days after as well.
right.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Also, in regard to this story, Jeff Grubb followed up on this, saying that this device could be, quote, a cloud streaming handheld, according to Jeff.
Ew.
Jeff said he heard about such a device like this and then advised fans to, quote, definitely scope down those expectations. Instead of a PS Vita 2, this is said to be a handheld based around streaming games to let you play them on the go. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We don't know really much else at all.
Hmm. Sounds not good if it's gonna
And
be a
if it's,
streaming thing.
yeah, if it's $100 and it's streaming and cloud streaming, okay. But knowing
It's not
Sony,
gonna be
it'll be at
$100.
least 250, if not more.
Watch it be like 500.
No, PSVR 2 is 600, and that's hemorrhaging money. So if that
Yeah.
was 500, oh man, no, it would have to be a lot. It would have to be, Steam Deck is 400.
Mhm.
Are you? What I might be interested in though is like remote playing games from my PlayStation, like not streaming over the internet, but streaming locally from my console to that handheld. I might be interested in, but I
Um,
feel like I could probably also already do that on some device that exists using, I don't know, remote play somehow.
yeah, I don't think I really like I mean, to be fair, I like basically live out of like my bedroom and so like my PlayStation's right here, my bed's right there, like I don't have to go anywhere. Um, so I don't know. Like I guess I'm just like not that worried about it, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be something really cool, really crazy. We'll be like, "Holy cow, this is the next best thing." I'm
Nah,
just trying to be optimistic.
nah. I
I have a
mean,
feeling
the
it's gonna be poo-poo, but
the Logitech released their G Cloud. I don't know if you remember that. They released their own little cloud streaming device that could also do, I think, some local play.
yeah.
And that did not come up to a resounding success. I think it was, how much did it cost? Logitech G Cloud. Oh wait, it was 350. No, it's 300. No, 300 to 350. Oof.
I mean, the thing is that, like, Nintendo has the handheld community in, like, a chokehold. You know what I mean? And those who aren't on the Switch already have a Steam Deck. So the people that
No.
need, like, have their handheld, like, that want to play handheld already have everything they need. So I just don't think that PlayStation really has, like, an audience or market for this anymore. Like, they dropped the Vita and it's, like, now too late. You know what I mean? Like, they dropped out of the market.
Yeah. Also,
So,
well, with the Steam Deck, in the context of the broad market, I'm gonna say no one owns a Steam Deck.
well,
Everyone
we
has a
know
Switch.
several people that own the Steam
I
Deck.
know, but like outside of our enthusiast gamer circle, like mom and pop walking around Target,
Yeah.
like I don't think their kids would, like my point is it's not a mainstream device like the Switch is.
No, it's not, but it's also like that's what I'm saying. It's like 90% Switch and then 10% Steam
Oh,
Deck, and
I think it's like 99.5%
there's no percentage
Switch.
left for
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I just think the Switch's dominance is like 99.5%.
Maybe. I
But
mean,
still,
there's
I get
also
your
going to
point
be a
there.
lot of those people that own both. So,
Yeah, there's some. I mean, does anyone in our server, our community own Steam Deck? Hopple? No?
my brother does, I think, or
Oh,
maybe
your
he got the
brother does.
Logitech one. I can't remember which one my brother got. My brother has a handheld, and I feel like Kevin was talking about buying one. I can't remember if he did or didn't, but
When was he talking about this? Recently? Like a week
yeah,
or two ago?
yeah, because I think it went on sale,
Oh,
like spring sale.
yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't play my PC enough as it is. I don't
Yeah, I kind of stopped playing my PC as well because
like, why don't I just sell my GPU and get it? That I shouldn't do that. Just-
I thought you were gonna ask me to sell you my GPU again, and I was like, Taylor, I said no.
no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I just haven't been playing much League of Legends or Final Fantasy 14, and those are basically the only two games that I play on PC. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right. Well, oh well.
Oh well. Oh
We'll
well,
see how this
indeed.
turns out. If it's
What if they
under,
give you Bloodborne 60 FPS, but it's only on this handheld device?
no,
No.
I'm not playing Bloodborne in a handheld
Okay. Okay.
with those like Switch Joy-Con type controls. With those sticks, the like those sticks, the travel is like so tiny.
Dude, don't get me started on the Joy-Cons. Anyways. Okay, we ready for this next one?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
PlayStation will reportedly hold a showcase ahead of Summer Game Fest. Xbox and Ubisoft are also planning to hold showcases during the previous E3 window. Rest in peace. Sony Interactive Entertainment will be reportedly holding a PlayStation showcase ahead of the summer's planned video game events. This is according to Giant Bomb journalist Jeff Grubb, who has regularly reported on planned summer events ahead of their announcement in the past. According to Grubb, a PlayStation showcase will be held sometime before the Summer Game Fest event on June 8th. The Xbox and Bethesda showcase on June 11th, and the Ubisoft Forward on June 12th. The report follows this week's confirmation of that the planned return of physical E3 events has been canceled due to the lack of support. That's about it. So, yeah, sometime before June 8th, we can look forward to a PlayStation showcase. Um, I just want to like throw this out there because I'm manifesting. I think we're gonna hear about I think we're gonna hear about the Last of Us multiplayer game.
It's not coming out this year, or Fantasy's screwed.
No, it's not. Oh wait, I haven't checked fantasy today. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, don't do that.
Why?
No, don't check Fantasy. Advance Wars and Pikmin are going to put us so far in the hole, or
No,
Pikmin
I just
especially.
I look to see if anybody's picked anything up. That's what I care about.
Oh, all right, all
I
right, all
don't
right.
look at the point. Well, I mean, I do look at the points because I'm on there, but I'm not like, what are our points? You know, it's more just like, has anybody picked anything up? And who has games coming out next? We've got two games coming out this month, and X Talk has two games coming out this month. So, guess we'll see what happens. We'll see
Okay.
how the cookie crumbles.
But like, if a cookie's crumbling, I think you failed as a cookie.
That's not true. Have you ever had crumble? The bread, like there's like a chain of restaurant, or I guess
Like I've
cookie.
had crumble cookie. Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
overpriced for what they offer.
You take that back, sir.
Actually, I've never had one. It just looks overpriced.
Oh my god, they're so good. They're so
It's like
good.
$30 for like 4 cookies.
That's not accurate pricing, but they are expensive. It's like $5 a cookie ish. They're good.
I'll get one. I'll get some for my birthday.
You'll probably like I'm telling you, if we end up living anywhere near each other, I get treats all the time. You'll have no hope.
Uh-oh.
I love going to like new pastry shops and finding a bunch of like random pastries and
Someone brought donuts to work and added Boston cream. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, tiramisu donuts.
That exists?
It exists and it's one of the best things I've
Oh
ever
my
had.
God.
I love it.
Is there like one shop or is this like a thing?
It's the place I had it is called Paris Baguette, and they are a chain, so there might be one in your area. I don't know.
Let me see.
But Paris Baguette is like they do French desserts, but it's like Asian owned. So they're fantastic. Like so fantastic. Like they're like I every year that I've been here, I think I've gotten a cake from them for my birthday. That's I usually like this last year I did the matcha strawberry chiffon cake. The year before I just did this regular strawberry chiffon cake. We get the blueberry chiffon cake a lot. It's really good. Anyways, sometimes they have a tiramisu donut.
Oh yeah, give me that. Give me.
I also
All
get a
right.
lot of milk tea and boba, so
Understandable. All right. Next up in the news, I wanted to include this because I like putting fighting games in the spotlight when there's news around them. And yeah, there's news about Tekken 8. Tekken 8 has crossplay and rollback on PS5, or it should be, according to a recent interview with the game's director, Harada. I actually forgot Harada's first name. That's embarrassing. Oh well, Harada. But yeah, Katsuhiro Harada. So he spent time on Twitter replying to fans' questions about Tekken 8. The main takeaways include that there will be crossplay and rollback netcode, like I said. There's little skepticism about the rollback netcode because Tekken 7's said it had, quote, rollback netcode, but it was really badly implemented. So it's like saying, oh, we have gourmet cookies at home, and your gourmet cookies at home are like Toll House. Not to
Full
say
House isn't bad.
Not to say they're not bad.
Yeah, I
But
was
it's
about to
a
say
lot
it's
worse
not bad.
than a gourmet cookie. But all cookies are good cookies. I'm of that belief. Anyway, quote, when the previous generation's consoles were released, I had already proposed crossplay between the two platform holders, Harada said. However, at that time, they were at odds with each other over their mutual interests and repeatedly refused, end quote. Obviously, crossplay is a lot more common these days and is supported by most major franchises, so it makes sense for Tekken 8 to add the feature. On the subject of rollback, Harada said that the game, quote, has what you want. And he continued to say, the reason why we don't make big announcements like crossplay is because even if we make big announcements, people like you will only say things like, wow, that's normal in this day and age. So shut up and sit the hell down.
Was that a Mario reference?
That's Waluigi. Wow.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Harada's a character, and he's kind of an asshole, but that's Harada. So Tekken 8 looks good. I really hope it has proper rollback and crossplay, like we've seen as an increasing trend of fighting games recently. Bree, are you aware of rollback?
No.
So
Not at all. This is so out of my realm of expertise.
Okay.
It's like
So a lot of fighting games like Smash, for example, Smash Ultimate Online, are built on what's called delay-based netcode, where if one of you lags, okay, let's say you lag a few frames, then the game will delay me from inputting anything until that delay is caught up. So it's basically, if your connection is bad, it'll slow down my game too. If your connection is a few games off, it'll make me a few frames off as the opponent as well, even though I don't have share your mutual bad connection, but it delays it to match us up. So no one has, quote unquote, an advantage.
That's good. I kind of like that.
Well, you think you might like it, but then it ends up someone just is only playing on Wi-Fi, not wired in. There can be games where you're moving like a PowerPoint slideshow.
Oh.
Because someone is just internet's that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that does suck, but it's
yeah,
also like I get that it like makes it like more fair. You know what I mean?
not not really.
I don't know. I think that like well, to be fair, I don't really like fighting games, so I don't know what
So
I'm saying,
what a
but
rollback does is, I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, Core Gaming on YouTube has a great video about this. So what rollback does is, let's say you get delayed 2 frames, but you have rollback netcode instead. It'll roll back your frames to the last input the game registered. So like almost like if it just does a quick transition, almost like a jump cut in a video, but it's on a frame by frame basis. So if your connection's really bad and you have rollback, everyone's teleporting all over the place. But if your connections are decent or at least good, the quote unquote the desynchronization of fighting is far less pronounced and almost unnoticeable. So rollback is almost always better, but there are a few instances like with Tekken 7 or Street Fighter 5 where I'm not sure if Street Fighter 5 was considered I think it was considered rollback, but Street Fighter 5 and Tekken 7's rollback was not good by most accounts. Whereas games like Killer Instinct, Guilty Gear Strive, Skullgirls, um, Blaze Blue,
isn't it
a lot of
BlazBlue?
Blast Blue, sorry, yeah, Blast Blue.
Okay.
A lot of other modern fighting games recently brought them in. Dragon Ball Fighters recently introduced it in an update, so it's becoming more and more frequent. Mortal Kombat 11 has rollback netcode.
I wish
So
I
yeah,
liked fighting games more. People really love them, but I just like it's just not my cup of tea,
you see,
unfortunately.
I'm not good at them, but I love appreciating them. Well, I love Smash. I guess if Smash counts, but
I did love Digimon Rumble Arena too.
there you go. When it comes to traditional
But
fighting games, I'm not really good at them, but I love following them and I like watching like matches like Evo and other tournaments.
the only professional like I
League,
guess esport I follow
League,
is League of Legends.
yeah.
Yeah. And I only watch Worlds. I don't really watch any of the other tournaments. But
Mhm.
man, Worlds this last year was insane. That's okay. It was crazy. But
All good. Last thing I'll say is there's a fighting game player named Sonic Fox who is like some people call the Michael Jordan of fighting games because
mm-hmm.
they have won in so many different fighting games and shown expertise in so many different ones where it's like what everyone's like, what can't they do?
Yeah, that sounds like my God, why am I not remembering his name?
Daigo,
Faker. Faker.
who is
Faker
Faker.
is he's a professional League of Legends player that like
Okay.
every time he picks up a new game, he's like already at the top. He's just like insanely good at video
Good at
games to
video
the
games,
point
yeah.
where like there's not really any players better than him. And I think that the only thing that's going to end up slowing him down is like literally age. Like I think that that's like unless we see somebody else like come up into the esports arena that's like somehow better than him, like his like reaction time is insane. So
Well, I don't think I'm gonna make a guess that reaction time doesn't degrade with age the same way a physical athlete's condition would.
no, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there is a point at some point in your life, I'm sure you start to slow down, you
Yeah.
know.
Also, like, probably not gonna be playing esports for 30 years. Just gonna make a guess.
Yeah, I don't think Faker, we'll see how long Faker is
Also, if you're at the
in
top of
the
the world and a game as well funded as League, could they just like retire early, like with all their
Yeah,
winnings and
there's a bunch of esports people that retire. The other thing that you have to take in consideration is literally, especially if they're even kind of known in the esports world, all they have to do to retire is just open a Twitch, like just start Twitch streaming and they're like rich like that. Like there's a person that used to be a professional League player. His name's Cutie Pie. And he's like one of the most popular Twitch streamers now
Oh,
cuz he
Cutie
just
Pie.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought I said PewDiePie for a second.
No, Cutie Pie. So, yeah. He's an interesting person. He doesn't play League as much anymore, and he's like kind of really toxic, which is why I don't watch him.
Toxic players and
But
massive online games. What?
toxic players in League of Legends, the game that is most known for toxic players, crazy.
I know. I don't want. I used to paint the game in broad strokes, but I've held off a little on the critique because I know a few people who actually get miffed if you just refer to the game as toxic and then they feel lumped in with folks and they're not toxic.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not toxic, but I also have
Oh,
had some
really?
pretty horrendous experiences in League of
I
Legends.
I don't think you're not
So,
toxic.
really, you think I'm a toxic player? Oh my god,
No,
you caught me.
saying I don't think you're not toxic and saying you are toxic are two separate things,
This is too much for my brain. It's too early. You know I'm
right?
not a morning
Saying
person.
someone is like
You know I'm
not
not a morning
saying
person.
someone is not a bad person and saying someone is a good person are two different things.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. So Bree, you are not toxic. No, you're not toxic.
Okay. Okay. Whatever you
Luna's
say.
toxic.
Oh, she's so fluffy. She's right there.
No, she's
You
not
can't
toxic.
tell.
She's just sleeping.
Yeah.
And Toph's over there sleeping. You can't see her. She's over on the futon.
I was gonna check something on Steam, and now I can't remember what I was going to check. So
Tekken.
I just opened it for no reason at this point. I'll just leave it open since it's already open. But
All right.
oh my god, okay. Next story. Naughty Dog is prioritizing The Last of Us PC fixes over Steam Deck compatibility.
Yeah, they better. Who cares about Steam Deck
How-
when the PC market exists?
Here's my thing. Before we get into this, have you seen any videos of the glitches that are happening?
I saw a glitch where it looked like Joel was doing blackface. Is this true? Or like it was like a picture of Joel's face.
The shaders.
And it was
Yeah, there's
just
been
like
a lot of issues with shaders. Like there was
Yeah.
this one video I saw that like there was like a wall of just like rainbow broken graphics. Like it was crazy. And they basically had to rebuild the shaders on their game, and it took them like over an hour
Okay,
to
so
like have the game like reload the shaders.
that's probably
Like
what it was. Like Joel's face just went like Luna pitch black
like Luna.
and I'm like, but like his eyes were still there. I'm like, Naughty Dog, what the hell are you doing to your game?
Yeah, and
This
like
is not a good look.
people posing everywhere and like kind of like glitching through the world. Like it's so wild. Like really hilarious like watching. I'm sure it's so frustrating experiencing it. But
Yeah, and I heard also people saying that their CPU, like even though we talked about fixes last week, like their
Mhm.
CPU utilization for the game is rearing 100%, and their computer just like starts crack. Their computer can't function because the game is taking such heavy load. I
These people just
truly,
don't know how to overclock. I'm just kidding.
I truly don't understand to this day how like badly optimized a game can be such that it so overuses your computer's resources when the machine of lesser power, like the PlayStation 5, just does it. Like, I mean, I know there must be a discrete and obvious reason once you start getting in the weeds, but just from a high level point of view, it's just still crazy to me.
Yeah, no, this is wild to me. Like that
Like
this even got released.
they
But
outsourced it to Iron Galaxy. The last Iron Galaxy was responsible for the Arcanite PC port. That PC port's one of the worst PC ports in the history of like recent PC gaming.
yeah, this might be very close.
I don't know if it's that close, but
It's
maybe it's
pretty
bad.
bad. But anyways,
Yeah.
okay, so for this news story, basically Naughty Dog has just said that it's prioritizing fixes for the PC version of The Last of Us over any plans to get it running better on Steam Deck. A new Twitter thread from the official Naughty Dog account reads, a reminder that we will have a new hotfix live for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC tomorrow, Tuesday, and a patch on Friday. So this last Tuesday and Friday. We will share patch notes when hotfix is live and let you know some of what is to be expected on Friday's patch ahead of its launch. It then adds, and while we know many of you would like to play Last of Us Part 1 on Steam Deck, we are prioritizing fixes and patches before submitting it for verification. We'll keep you updated on its Steam Deck status as we continue to improve the PC version. Yeah. There's nothing really else here, but it's just so awkward. So
Yeah.
awkward, you know? Oh,
Rip.
well. For
Rip.
now, it's just funny videos. It sucks for the people that are not having a great time,
Yeah.
especially with a game as wonderful as The Last of Us.
I should go scour YouTube for someone who has a good comedic compilation of Last of Us. Part 1 PC.
glitches. Yeah, you
Like
should.
peak entertainment, peak bugginess where it doesn't disrupt your gaming experience, in my opinion, is like a lot of Bethesda.
So I have somewhere in my phone. It wouldn't take me very long to find, but somewhere in my phone I have the videos of the glitches that we had when we were doing our machinima project.
Ooh.
And there are literally some of the funniest glitches where it's just like you don't know what's going on with the character. Like the character model just like breaks and like pulls apart and like twists, and you're like, okay, I think they might be possessed by a demon. It's so funny. I'll have to show you guys on like a post show one time. We have some pretty funny videos and photos of when we were trying to fix our machinima.
That's good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, nice. All
Next.
right, awesome. Next, so God of War Ragnarok has New Game Plus, and it's out right now. So some of the things included is there's new armor. You can wield a new cool weapon right from the start. And I won't say what it is because there might be people listening who still haven't played the game.
To clarify, it's a weapon you get at the end of the game. You can now start the game with this weapon.
Oh man, Kratos looks so buff. I want to be Kratos.
I know, right?
I mean, not just be Kratos. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
I want him to carry me.
I want him to carry me like a tree trunk in the first game. All right.
Yeah. You want to climb him like a tree trunk, you mean?
What? All right.
Oh, you want...
I said carry. Anyway, there's new armor, a new level cap, enchantments, and more in New Game Plus. Oh, like there's a set called Armor of the Black Bear, Spartan armor, which Spartan armor is where he's shirtless. Oh baby. Or like not like he is shirtless, but like where he has no top piece. His torso was just exposed. And I'm like, oh baby.
Man, as much as I want to play this game again, as much as I love this game, I think platinuming the game was like enough.
Oh, there's Ares armor. There's Zeus's armor. A new Spartan shield. New armor appearances. Remixing the 13 existing armors to new color combos. And the new level cap. Both Kratos and his enemies will get more powerful. You convert all your level 9 equipment into plus versions that will provide additional progression.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, you heard that. Uh-oh. She's back.
She's back better than ever.
And some... Where'd she go? Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Some enchantments. We have Gilded Coins, Berserker Soul Drops with stat boosts, and then Burdens with a new set of enhancements that will allow you to equip negative perks for a tailor-made challenge. Why would you... Okay, I guess. A new progression paths, new skill mod plus, where you can upgrade your existing skill mod tokens using XP to further enhance your favorite mods. Platinum tier labors. Additional stat gains from not bear poop. Stat gains from Nornir chests. And the Yggdrasil do to allow players to push stats far beyond their limits. A larger Niflheim arena. And you can either play as... Huh?
I said what Toph said. She is helping you.
You can play as either Kratos or Atreus, or choose any of the following characters to fight alongside you, such as Atreus if you're not playing as him, Freya, Brock, Sindri, Angrboda, Ingrid, Thor, and Thrud. So a lot of different companion combinations. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. She was biting my hand. It's okay. New endgame bosses and other enemy adjustments like new movesets for some enemies and black and white render mode. After you beat the game once, you'll have access to new black and white render mode for any subsequent NG Plus or standard new game saves.
Okay. Sure.
You can find the new mode under graphics and camera settings menu. And you can skip cinematics. I guess that wasn't originally there. Okay. But cool. And it's free.
Woo.
Toph is a fan.
I don't blame her. Yeah, I think that's all good things. I don't really have anything to say about that news story. But cool. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. On that note, accessibility tags roll out this week on PlayStation Store on the PS5 console. This helps you discover games with accessibility features that suit your gameplay needs. This comes from Hideaki Nishino, which is the Senior Vice President of Platform Experience at Sony Interactive Entertainment. As we strive to make gaming more accessible for all players, oh, so cute. As we strive to make gaming more accessible for all players, today we're excited to announce that accessibility tags are rolling out globally this week on PlayStation Store on the PS5 console. Accessibility tags allow game developers to provide detailed insight on accessibility features supported in their games. As you browse various game hubs on PlayStation Store, game hubs on PS5, you'll see a list of accessibility features by pressing the triangle button. If the game you select supports accessibility tags. These can range from visual and audio accessibility settings to Dualsense controller options, difficulty settings, and online communication features like chat transcription. Accessibility tags will be available for your PS5 and PS4 games on PlayStation Store on PS5. If both PS5 and PS4 platform versions are available, you can compare accessibility tags through a drop-down menu. With accessibility tags, you'll be able to easily see if the game you want to play features the accessibility options you're looking for. Here's a sample of the more than 50 accessibility tags available for game developers to choose from across 6 categories. Visual accessibility features such as clear text, large text, color alternatives, audio cues, and directional audio indicators. Audio features such as volume control, mono audio, screen reader, and visual cue alternatives. Subtitle and caption options, including subtitle size, clear caption, and large captions. Um, Game control options, including button remapping, thumbstick sensitivity, and ability to play without button holds, rapid button presses, or motion control. Gameplay options such as difficulty settings, skippable puzzles, simplified QuickTime events, and game speed, and online communication options such as text or voice chat transcription and ping communication. There we go. Let's see. At launch, a variety of games such as Days Gone, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Returnal will support the accessibility tags. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think this is it says like this is the latest step in the journey to make games more accessible alongside Project Leonardo. That's what I was just thinking about. But
Nice.
yeah, I genuinely love to see this. I will most likely be using this for motion sick stuff. Having that motion sickness setting and being able to turn down like the way cameras move is like motion blur, camera shake, Luna, that kind of stuff. Sorry, Luna made a weird noise. So yeah, I'm really glad that we have this. I think it's really helpful. And yeah, just a cool thing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Good to have it. Add the accessibility stuff and make it easily accessible at the store. For motion blur, I had to turn off motion blur in Doom 2016, so I get you. For motion sickness, I was getting nauseous. It's the only game I played where I got nauseous, and I'm like, why am I getting nauseous?
Motion sick is one of like the worst kinds of like the way that it makes you the way that it makes me feel is awful. I really don't like it. I also think that I just don't like I'm very much, I don't know if you remember like the puke 3 since 93. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I refuse. So motion sickness stuff helps me a lot. Okay. Next one.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, closer look at if I'm pronouncing this right, Quen. I don't know if it's Ken or Quen. I'm gonna say Quen. At the Quen tribe in Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores. So, right, the team at Gorilla, ow.
We're both distracted by cats.
Yeah, dives deep on the seafaring Quen tribe at the heart of the Burning Shores with leader Annie Catane. This is an article from PlayStation blog with Annie Catane, who's, like I said, the lead writer for this DLC. Oh, and this article contains some spoilers for the Forbidden West and its storyline. But the synopsis is: it takes Aloy to the ruins of Burning Shores takes Aloy to the ruins of LA, and the past millennia has seen the metropolis wrecked by tectonic and volcanic activity, and as a result, a dangerous archipelago is populated by deadly machines. Among these islands, there's a large settlement of Quen, some native folks to a specific island who fight to survive. And moving further into it, Quen homeland has suffered from environmental collapse over the last 20 years. Desperate to find a solution, the Quen came to believe that data from the ancient tech hub of San Francisco might be the key to saving their lands. But unfortunately, that expedition faced many hardships. And so it's Aloy's opportunity and mission to try to help them out at the burning shores. And Aloy is accompanied by a new companion from the Quen tribe.
Is it me?
No, her name is, I think, Seika. We are excited to introduce Seika. She's an ambitious Marine who stepped up to help her people survive. As a new companion for the DLC, Aloy will spend a lot of her time throughout the story and rely on her help in many situations. A position she doesn't often find herself in. Confident, compassionate, and fierce, Seika is quite unlike anyone Aloy has ever encountered, and she plays an important role in the next chapter of Aloy's journey. And Burning Shores will be available April 19th. Yeah, this will be part of it. Cool.
Yeah, we have that in fantasy.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. I would love naming a cat or a dog Mark. Like, I feel like... I feel like Kevin is a really good pet name, too. But I know a Kevin now, so it would just be weird now.
We named our dog... Growing up, our dog was named Bob, so...
I have a name that I want to name my next... If I get a boy cat, I think I have a name that is set in place, so... We'll see.
Will you reveal it?
No I don't think anybody... I trust the audience not to steal the name, right?
You don't have to say it.
Actually, to be fair, I would only be upset if somebody I actually knew stole the name. If somebody else steals the name, I don't care.
Okay.
So in this TV show called Infinity Train, I think it's season 2, there is a character called Alan Dracula. And I think that I would like to call, if I get a boy cat, like, I think that is what I would name the cat. Mm-hmm. Just one, I think that like human names for pets are like super funny. And 2, that's like that. I love that character. And 3, it's just like a funny name. Cause like the cat's name, I would probably just call it Alan. Right. And so you'd be like, I'm gonna go hang out with Alan tonight. Right. But the cat's name would technically be Alan Dracula. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love Alan Dracula in the show. He's so funny.
That's great. I love it.
It's a deer. But I have a bunch of names. Like, I think that naming, like, if I got 2 cats, like, naming them Kuro and Kenma, for people that, if you know, you know. I love those names. I love the Gigi, like, obviously from, like, Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah, of course.
You haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service?
Bree.
Have you seen any Ghibli films?
I saw Spirited Away.
Oh, see, that would be another one. Chihiro is a really cute name.
Uh-huh.
I actually knew somebody that was named Chihiro, and she was named after the movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Next story. Konami has opened a new studio in Osaka.
Osaka, Osaka, Japan.
I've been there. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, Bree went there.
Konami Osaka Studios is located at the Osaka Umeda Twin Towers South Business Center and will follow the mantra, quote, creators first, according to Konami. The company says the new studio is, quote, characterized by a well-developed environment where creators can demonstrate their full potential and set up in a location with convenient transportation access. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to stop right there. Anywhere in Japan is convenient transportation access compared to the US. Like, it's insane. Night and day difference. Anyways, it adds, as the major production center in Western Japan, the facility is fully equipped with motion capture equipment and sound studios necessary for product development. Konami celebrated its 50th anniversary last month and says Osaka Studio is designed to help the company continue sustainable growth in the next 50 years. As well as its newly opened Osaka Studio, construction work is also underway on Konami's new next-generation R&D center in Tokyo, Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, which is set to be completed in 2025. As part of its New Year greeting, Konami made references to new games for well-known series, likely referencing the roster of Silent Hill games and Castlevania collaboration announced last year. So, it's also said it's planning to make a new announcement new announcement regarding projects deeply and quietly underway behind the scenes. Why is that so sexual? Jesus.
I wouldn't call that sexual, Bree. Something on your mind?
Deeply and quietly.
What? Oh my god. What?
You're just wrong. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You could be wrong. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I think it's fun. I think that working at Konami
Watch what you say.
might be fun.
Their history with Hideo is like
Yeah, that's why I
so
said might.
so tainted. I very much
That's why I paused heavily and said might.
like Metal Gear Survive. That was like the worst. Maybe somewhere it seems like they've made some good moves over the past few years with Castlevania, Silent
They're
Hill,
making moves. Making plays.
Metal Gear Solid might be coming back. Like
I don't know if I've ever
maybe
played a
someone in
Konami
there
game. No,
finally
I'm
real.
sure I've played a Konami game. I'm gonna look up a list of Konami games.
You surely have.
Konami games.
Let me see.
I've kind of played, like, I've owned Castlevania at one point, but I'd never really, like, fully played it, and I don't really remember. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's see. Oh wait, is this them? I played Astro Invader.
What the hell is that?
It's a really old game, from 1979.
On the what 79? The Atari?
I don't know what it was released on. I think it's probably an arcade game. Yeah, it's an arcade game.
Okay.
I don't think that counts. Oh, Frogger
Wait,
is,
Konami made Frogger?
I guess. So I've played Frogger.
Who hasn't played Frogger? I mean, I played
Okay.
Contra, I played Castlevania. I'm all into classic Konami.
I have played Qbert. I didn't realize that that was Konami as well. That's another one. I've played like the actual arcade cabinet on that one. I have played Galactic Warriors.
Okay.
Another arcade cabinet, I believe. Oh wait, no, I haven't played this one. I might be thinking of a different one. Okay, let's see. Man, they've been around for, I mean, obviously 50 years, but like, all right, I'm just gonna skip ahead, and ignore these old ones. They have a Yu-Gi-Oh trading game from 1996. That was the year I was born. Dance Dance Revolution. I didn't realize that was them either.
They made GDR. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I've played so much Dance Dance Revolution. It's not funny.
I wasn't laughing.
I love Dance Dance Revolution, in case anybody was wondering.
If
Playing
you,
it in the arcade is like a way better experience than at home.
I know people lean on the rails and they just lean
Like
back
the
on the
little
rails.
yeah, this crazy, dude. I don't see anything. I'm like scrolling through here. I don't see anything. I mean, I haven't played any Silent Hill games. That's probably one of their most well-known franchises. I have played maybe an hour of Castlevania altogether.
If you're gonna play Castlevania game, I think have you played Hollow Knight and you like it?
I love Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
Like,
play
I might get
Symphony
a
of
Hollow Knight tattoo. One of the tattoo artists I followed just posted a flash design of a Hollow Knight tattoo, and I'm like, do I
Yeah.
want
Oh.
Marie?
What? What? You should probably play Symphony of the Night. Yeah. They have remasters on PS4, or that's on accessible on PS5. What? Yeah.
Oh my god, so I'm like literally obsessed. This is like making me so happy.
Ow, no, don't bite the cord. Stop. I need that to
Do it.
record.
Do it.
No.
Oh, they made the Winx Club game, and I have played that. That's a real deep cut.
Winx? What is Winx?
It's an old TV show that then just got remade a few years ago, and it's the best remake I've ever seen. ever. Like literally ever. You will never convince me that there was a better remake. Actually, no, yeah, you won't convince me there's a better remake.
No kidding. All right.
Yeah, the thing is like what they did with the remake. So the original is a kids show. It's like a kids cartoon called Winx Club. And I watched it when I was a little kid. I loved it. It was so good. It was like about these fairies with powers or whatever. So good. Perfectly up my alley. Then they remade it, but they remade it as a live action called Fate, the Winx Saga.
Okay.
And they aged up the show to grow up with the people that
Oh,
watched it.
wow.
So it's now like it still has that like same feeling of like being like that like almost cartoon show, but it's now like really serious and like people die and like it's pretty violent. Like they aged the show up with the people that watched the Winx Club originally, which is like freaking genius.
That's great.
I love it. Okay, if you could look up, okay, I'm just gonna send it in the Discord, but the list of Konami games is so long that the scroll is like this big.
Yeah, you have
Like
no idea how many games they made.
no, I really don't. It's like there you go. So many games. So
Toph's a fan.
Toph is I'm a fan of Toph. Let's say that.
Oh, they made TMNT, Turtles in Time. I forgot about that.
Okay, here's where I might have actually played games. Here I finally made it to the Wii.
Okay.
They made a Ben 10 game. Did you know that?
I love Ben 10. Which one?
They made Ben 10 Alien Force The Rise of Hex.
I'll play that. I played like early Ben 10. So Alien Force is when he was a teenager. That's not like original Ben 10.
Okay.
Look, I'm a Ben 10
I'm glad we
fan,
clarified.
Right? It's important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything else here. PlayStation would be the other one. Police Knots. What is happening? Some of these game names, man. Guitar Freaks.
Guitar Freaks.
Goo Goo Soundy. Oh my god. Okay, I love this so much. This is the best. Oh, they made a Prince of Tennis game. That actually doesn't surprise me. It's a really popular manga and anime. Yeah, I have not played anything like that's like their main franchises that I can see here. I've played a bunch of like those random ones that we didn't even realize was them. Yeah, nothing. Well, there we go. They have made so many games, it's not even funny, you guys. Like,
yeah, they're responsible for a lot of IP. A lot of IP. Ow, 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 ow.
Yep. All right. Well, maybe we'll finally play a Konami game, like for real Konami game at some point.
Yeah, bring back Metal Gear, man. New Castlevania 3D.
I haven't played any Metal Gear, obviously, because I haven't played Konami games, but I don't know if I would, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I would.
Yeah.
Get in trouble with my podcast co-hosts enough and they'll bully me into it.
Maybe.
Oh, so cute. Okay, last one.
All right, last one. So Sony, this is interesting. Sony filed a patent that might change the temperature of your controller while you're playing.
Please. I need this.
So Sony has registered, this comes to us from Anthony Wood at IGN. Sony has recently registered a patent for a controller that could change temperature as a result of player actions and gameplay. The patent, which was reported on by Xputer, describes a number of conceptual controller features that would enrich, quote, haptic experiences with the help of a soft, quote, elastically deformable sensor component. When placed, for example, on the front of a pad, the sensor would detect when the player deforms the controller by pressing, twisting, rubbing, or crushing it. That's what, all right, never mind.
Yeah, no, that is.
The patent also describes the inclusion of a temperature control apparatus that would allow it to make the accessory hotter or colder depending on player input and likely the gameplay situation. For example, the temperature control may be controlled such that the larger the amount of deformation, the higher the temperature that becomes. The higher the temperature becomes. Read the patent. This allows the user to feel temperature change corresponding to deformation. also describes using magnetic fluid and electric and magnetic fields to change the shape and hardness of the soft parts of the theoretical controller. Needless to say, the controller capabilities referenced in the patent are a long way from making their way into a consumer product. However, if any of these ambitious features make their way into a future PlayStation pad, then they give players a range of immersive new control options. Yeah, so I was not expecting something like this to happen. I don't know. I'm curious how they would.
No one expects the banana.
Like, they wouldn't. Right. I mean, they wouldn't make it so like it feels like your hand's burning or something. So I'm curious what's a good time to make it hotter? Maybe like if they want to make you sweat in like a tense moment. I don't know. Like make
Maybe.
your hand sweat, make the controller warm, but like why would you want to do that?
Well, I mean, for me, I don't think I'd want to do that. But if you're like, hey, Brianna, like, we know you're a sweaty gamer, so like, we're gonna cool your hands down for you. Like, yes, please. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah. Oh wait, I was muted. I was like, yeah, I guess I could see that.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm interested to see how they implement it, if they will implement it, because companies patent a lot of things. Like if they have an idea that they say, oh, this has some chance of maybe being useful, they just patent it to be safe. It's no guarantee
Yeah.
it'll be coming into a consumer product, but interesting thing to note, I thought.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really interesting. I was gonna add it to the document as well. Um, the thing is like there's a lot of patents that like these bigger companies do that never see the light of day. So we might not ever see this, but it's at least interesting.
Right. Yeah. Awesome. So that's all the news for today. I don't know if we want to do any no limits prompts. If at all.
Where are we at? 111?
You can send it here.
You know what? It is limitless. So we can talk about cats just for a minute.
All right. All right. Yeah, Toph's on my lap right now. And
Luna is eating.
actually, I'll send a picture of what she's looking like right now.
Do it.
What?
She's just so cute. She's just so sweet.
Yeah, so that's in this picture to the left of Toph is my arm on my lap. So right now she's just on my lap, around my left arm. My left arm's right there.
What a sweetie.
I don't know if I can like make this appear on stream or on pod. This is probably a bad idea if I put my phone up to the webcam. Oh, there you go.
Oh. Oh, so sweet.
See it? That's her just beside my arm right now. Yeah.
She's so cute.
Thanks.
Are you not just like obsessed? I'm sure you're like so happy.
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with her. My anxiety is just like, what do I do when I travel? It's so stupid. Like I'm not traveling anytime soon, but I'm like, okay, what's the plan when I travel? I'm like, shut up, Taylor.
No, I like not even messing with you. I totally get that because like I get so stressed like traveling. That's why I kind of wanted to go to Japan before I left because my dad has always had cats like for as long as I can remember and he's really good at taking care of cats. And
Okay.
so like I knew that he would be able to take care of Luna like for an extended period like while I was in Japan. But like there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do. So I'm able to work remotely and I'm able to kind of shift my schedule a little bit. So what I could do theoretically is cuz I work Tuesday, Wednesday in office, I could like leave on like a Thursday or a Wednesday after work, take a short flight somewhere, spend the rest of the week working remotely at an Airbnb, explore the city or whatever. But I would never just like leave my cat like that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I totally get it. Like genuinely and truly I am obsessed with my cat and yeah. I had a whole mental breakdown on Friday about Luna.
Oh no.
So it was not a good time to be honest. Somebody posted I will keep this very brief trigger warning for people that are really sensitive about their pets or whatever. This person posted their cat basically in their arms as they were being put down. And I was like, why would you ever post this online? Like this is a horrendous video.
I had to do that to my
And
first cat, and I didn't post that online.
No, yeah, you didn't post it online, right? Like I
No,
don't
I
understand, and
didn't
there
take a
was no
picture
trigger
either.
warning or anything, like, on, like, the TikTok video, and it, like, caught me off guard, and I was already having a really bad day, um,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
so no, yeah, it's fine, but, like, I just was so upset, I just, like I said, I had, like, a whole breakdown because it was just, like, too much, you know?
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so trust me, I love my cat. I am a crazy cat lady for sure.
Yeah, well,
Um,
hope it's better now.
yeah, it's fine. I had called my best friend and we sat and hung out for a little bit and
That's
it was
good.
all okay. It was good. I like my
Now
best friend.
now Toph is sleeping.
Oh, so cute.
I do wonder why some cats are so much needier than others. Like, yeah. I mean, is it just like how the environment they were brought up in, or
Um, it depends on a lot of factors. It's like kind of like that nature versus nurture and that kind of stuff. It also just depends on like their personality, their owner's personality, all of that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So it just depends.
What?
Also depends on like what kind of cat. You'll find that cats that have any hint of orange are going to be a lot more talkative, whether they're a full orange cat, whether they're a flame point Siamese, whether they're like a like tabby cat. Like if they have any kind of orange, they've found
Oh,
that
she looks
generally
like a
like
tabby. So,
yeah. So those cats usually have they're a lot more talkative.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
Um I think I will probably be getting either an orange cat or a flame point
No
Siamese.
kidding. Well, there's a lot of great shelters here. This is one of the most animal dense parts of the country in terms of domestic animals and
Really
and percentage of people who own animals. Yeah.
interesting.
And this is yeah. So, and they have a lot of no kill shelters here. So, there's definitely a lot of places to
See,
get
I
animals.
I I really, really do love, like, no-kill shelters, but it's, like it's almost kind of weird because it's, like, do you go to the no-kill shelter because you wanna support them, or do you go to the shelter that isn't no-kill because you don't want something to happen to those animals? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard, but, yeah. I'm a little bit a ways from the decision, so, um I'm very much looking forward to moving if all of the if my plan stays how it is, and I end up moving, um, the plan is I'm going to fly my best friend out and I'm gonna have like a bunch of furniture and decorations delivered because she loves Animal Crossing, she loves interior decoration or whatever. So I'm gonna fly her out for like a week. We're just gonna spend the week like exploring the area and decorating my apartment and
Oh, yeah.
doesn't that sound so fun?
Yes.
I'm very excited. I'm planning on getting a couch that has, like, the double chase, and then because what you can do with those couches, a lot of the times they have a little thing that, like, pulls out, so it becomes like a queen size bed.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do that.
That's great. Yeah, I just have an air mattress for guests. That's not really great. My futon goes all the way back, but it's like a futon, so it's like meh.
Yeah.
I
I
have
used
a
to have a futon
yeah, I have a
forever
full
ago.
size bed, so it's fine. Costco for mattresses, I will say, it's come in clutch for me twice now in a row.
I think my dad always goes, like, with those online stores,
Yeah, and they send.
and
Have
he's
you
the one
ever
that
unboxed a
bought them.
mattress from online where it's like vacuumed?
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're
packed.
it's crazy. That's what I the other mattress that I had. So my dad gifted me for Christmas one year, like, a new mattress.
Oh,
And it was one of those, and we ended up giving it to my ex, but
uh, well, it's still probably better it's being used than in a landfill somewhere.
mhm, exactly. So,
All right. Well, I think
yeah.
we're gonna wrap it up now for this week.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, thank you all so much for listening. You can
Welcome to
find
Toph.
you can
New
welcome to
mascot.
Toph.
We have 3 mascots now because we got Ted.
We have to wait. Toph, Luna, and who?
Ted.
Ted.
Yeah.
Who is Ted?
Sam's dog.
Oh, I didn't know that was his name. I forgot.
Yeah, his name's Ted.
Awesome, Ted.
He's
Great.
so cute. He's like one of the derpiest looking dogs. I'm obsessed. He's so cute.
We love animals.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for listening. Remember, you can find us at youtube.com/SaveTheGameMedia, Twitter at SaveGameMedia, and our Discord. Links in the show notes. Where can people find you, Bree?
You can find me at Fabulous Brianna. On most social media platforms. I don't Twitch stream anymore, but you can follow me there.
Oh, well, why? Why we stop streaming?
A lot of reasons.
Okay, that's fair enough. I
But
stopped
the
streaming
reason
because I got bored.
it was internet issues, and
Dang it.
I was also kind of streaming for the wrong reasons, and I realized I was streaming for the wrong reasons, and so I just wanted to take a break and step away. Anyways, doesn't matter. But the whole point of me bringing this up is that Giselle, the person that hangs out with me on Anime Cast sometimes and Book Bonanza, she has been talking about streaming. So we might get streaming together. So if you want to check that out, we might be streaming when she gets back from Japan. So
wow, awesome.
Okie dokie, that was it for me. You can find Sam at Sam Heaney, Heaney. Heaney, sorry.
On Twitter.
Don't want people to get I don't want people to get confused what letter I was saying. You can find Toph at Taylor's apartment.
Yep. And Earthbending.
Exactly.
Hang out with Aang. And you can
Did
find
you
me
have
on
any other names? Just curious, really quick. Did you have any other names kind of in mind, or were you like, no, Toph is it?
I was thinking about keeping her original name, and I'm like, nah, I'll name her. I'm like, no, I want to change it. And it was
I was expecting
Toph,
pee poo poo. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Anyways, all right. You can find Taylor in the Discord, and thanks for hanging out. I'm sure it was like a little bit more of a casual episode than usual. Now that our professional Sam isn't around, the relationship has fallen apart, and we're all just like casual now.
Swingers.
Whoa.
What can I say? Anyway, have a good one, guys.
Goodbye.
And if you're celebrating Easter, happy Easter. Goodbye.
Goodbye.